Hello everyone, Captain Spidey Fist here, and I'm going to be doing a video on how to tell if you have a rare Pokemon card. And it's actually a real simple thing to do. However, it was a question that was asked today by my wife, and she was like, hey, well, how do you tell? And I was explaining it to her, and she said, hey, that would actually make for a pretty good video. I think a lot of people need to know this in order, to help them out, right? So I figured, hey, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to make this video for you, and hopefully it helps you out. Some of this you might be like, oh, well, I already knew that. But for the ones who don't know, that's why I'm making this video. I'm trying to help out, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at our card, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of tilt it. And if it's holographic, guess what? You've got a rare card on your hands. It's going to sell for more than what the regular one will. So I have this, this just base little holographic Lycanroc. So if I had this exact card, but if it wasn't holographic, well, guess what? This one's worth a little bit more. So after that, you're going to look at your top line right here, right? You're going to look at the name, and if it has any letters after that, like your SP, V, EX, just anything up there other than its name, well, guess what? That also means that it's rare. So we're already looking at the fact that this is a holographic, and it's a GX, which means, hey, guess what? This is a pretty rare Pokemon. We're going to come down here, and we're going to look, and we're going to check this down here. And guess what? That little star, well, you guessed it, that means that this is a rare Pokemon card. Meaning that this Pokemon card has a pretty good amount of value to it, okay? It's holographic, it's a GX, and it has that little star down there. Meaning, this is a pretty rare Pokemon card. Now, talking about Pokemon card rarity, your most common is going to be a little circle, or it's not going to have anything down there at all, okay? So if it doesn't have anything, it's just a common Pokemon. If it has a circle, it's common. Diamond means that it's a little less common, right? It's a little uncommon, I think is the term they use. So that little diamond means that this is actually a pretty uncommon Pokemon card, meaning that it's just about a little rare, right? It's about medium, right? So you have your well, you have medium, and then you're going to have your rare, okay? So, there we go. A little black star down there, that means that you have a rare card. So this Tyrantrum, he's pretty rare, which means he's got more value than a Pokemon card that isn't rare. Then, next up is going to be your holo rare, and that little holo rare there, your star is holographic, your card is holographic, and it has a star on it in general. Some cards are going to be a little bit harder to tell. Let me search through my deck real quick. There it is. So, you see on our Lycanroc GX here, our Lycanroc GX, you can't really see, but if you hold it at the right angle, you can see that it does have a little star right there. So this is a little holographic star, but with how it was placed on the card, just looking at it, you can't really tell. But once you kind of tilt it around, you can tell. So especially for the holographic cards, just because you can't see that star doesn't mean it's not there. Really check for it. And that is going to tell you that you have a rare card there. And then, if you look here, your promos are actually pretty rare as well. So, having a promo card, and you see here, we've got some holographic going on there. He's got a special name. That makes him pretty rare, which means he's got some value. So, if you hop on eBay and you're kind of searching around, and you're like, hey, I want to know how much it would take for me to just buy this Pokemon card, such as my Lycanroc GX that I bought. I opened it up on the channel a couple days back, and I was super excited for it. I opened it up, but I had to buy this because they're so rare, and I didn't want to have to go through booster packs anymore, and I just wanted this Pokemon card, so I bit the bullet, and I went ahead and I picked up this card off eBay. So he's pretty rare. And whenever it comes to stuff like that, to finding those more rare Pokemon, sometimes you do have to go to eBay. Now, if you've got a bunch of cards like this, you've got some rare cards, and you're like, hey, I want to sell them, but I don't know how much to sell them for. Hop on eBay, look at what people are selling them for, because they usually sell them for around what the value is. And that'll give you a ballpark estimate of what you should be selling these cards for, okay? Because some of these are very rare. This Garchomp EX is a pretty rare Pokemon card, and you might be able to hop on and sell some of these cards for, enough to buy another booster pack. You sell this guy, you can buy yourself a whole nother booster pack. You sell a couple of them, you can buy yourself a trainer kit, that kind of thing. So that's how you're going to price them. Just find out what they're already going for on eBay and just kind of price it around that. And if you see a card, if somebody's trying to sell a card, it's like a newer card, but it's not very rare. Like if somebody was trying to sell this Lycanroc, which I love Lycanroc, I really do, but he actually isn't really that rare. He's got that little holo going on, but he's not a very rare Pokemon. You can get this guy in the little $10 booster pack thing that they got, I think, or however much it costs, I don't remember. That's where we got him. He's not that rare, but maybe in, 10, 15 years he might be rare because, there's not that many of them left in circulation and stuff. So this would be a card that I would want to hold on to and make sure that I take good care of it in the event that I ever wanted to sell it. Because just because it's not worth that much right now, doesn't mean in the future it might not be worth that much. So those are all things to take into consideration. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe. Make sure to ring that notification bell so that way you can see the next video that I upload. I'm Captain Spidey Fist, and I'm out of here.